Hey, everybody. This is Let Me See Your Transcript, your very favorite history teacher. How are y'all doing today, this afternoon, on this Monday? Uh, how are y'all feeling? Um, I wanted to come on here for several reasons, and I actually wanted to come on a few days ago, but after Melanie Jones Said So's live, where she had Ty's Journey, aka TJ, who used to be in a relationship with Jaguar Wright for like 90 days. But then this morning when I woke up, I saw that Melanie Jones Said So had a live schedule for like 8 o'clock or this morning. And was it 8? I forget what time. It was for this morning. And so I was able to join her around my lunchtime, and where she basically was roasting Ty's Journey, or aka TJ, because let me back up. Let me rewind. I also put Melanie Jones Said So's video, both her videos, in the description, because please like, share, subscribe to her channel. She has really great commentary. She's funny. She's a New Yorker, so from Brooklyn. So, oh, and I tell you, about the time I trekked to Brooklyn one time to go to a Prince and Michael Jackson party. I'm gonna tell y'all that another time. Another time for that. But anyway, um, so Melanie Jones says, I think it was either Saturday night or something. Was it Saturday night or Sunday night? I think it was Saturday. And so she had TJ on. And so TJ's, her name has been popping up in the Jaguar Wright, aka Hey Regina Snow, in the T sector, because Jag is always jagging. Hey, making changes. You are so welcome, ma'am, because she is out of control. Dani Robertson was right. She is mini Jag, and it's just like she's a covert narcissist. Jaguar is an overt one, or you can say malignant one. Jag steps into a room and it's just like, oh, she's a narcissist. It's all about her. And whereas TJ is subtle with it, but still just as manipulative, and her mask is very is not as easy to uncover. So um So basically, TJ, I think Jag said something to TJ, but then, Jag is always trying to go redo old tricks. She calls out an ex. She talks about Naisha. She does, and so TJ went off one night and just started dragging her. So people, started, doing their commentary on that, and then, I guess inviting TJ to different places to talk about Jag, and so. Melanie Jones Said So was one of those people who invited TJ over to talk about, this whole situation with Jag, and basically that TJ was saying that she had her private area had some bumps on it, okay? And so, but when TJ came into the chat, she, Melanie Jones said, so like, hey, just letting you know, and once upon a time, before when you was with Jag, I was calling you these names. But she says, now that you're no longer under the tutelage of Jaguar, I don't call you those things anymore. So, but then TJ does what TJ normally does. She's paying attention to the chat. And so while she's paying attention to the chat, there are people in the chat who still think TJ is on that fuck shit. So I being one of those people. Yeah, I can say, she's over there roasting Jag, but hey, you was over there too with Jag once upon a time, causing havoc with Naisha and your children, and then all this other stuff. So, and if you could be with Jag and Jag was accepting of you, you will still be over there. But she discarded you this time. So, but now she started. There are some other people who are used to be her moderators or supporters in the chat, who, by the way, was not, they were not calling her names, not calling her garden as far as I'm concerned, not cussing her out, not saying anything, but they, hey, Pixie Dust 1958, but they were saying things like, okay, TJ, I understand that, but didn't you, like trying to like saying, hey, didn't you have a part in the Jagganator shenanigans? You know, and like, hey, you really did these things with Jag, and like, how could you do these things? And then TJ saw, I think, making changes. I think she saw Simply DJ and some other people that used to be in her chat and maybe not in her chat anymore. And then all of a sudden, she's like talking smack about making changes, doxing her. Like, that lady right there, she kept saying something like, oh, yeah, that lady right there affected me in my real life, offline, and they can say what they want to say about me in the chat. I don't care, but with that lady, it's up and it's stuck, whatever she said. And I kept thinking to myself, when she said that, I said, make a change that dox you. I forgot who doxed you, or did you dox yourself? But I know one thing I noticed, that in that chat, you wasn't saying shit to Simply DJ, who basically rolled up on you at that damn hotel where you was at and was ready to beat your ass. I know the fact the fuck you didn't say shit to her, and you still had it. But you want to go out to make a change because she's not hitting you back like she could, which actually shows how much better person that she's being than you. And you just kept going on and on about it. And then Melanie Jones is trying to talk to you about other stuff. And then here you go again. Talking about making changes. Well, I just have a problem with her. And then you kept, then all of a sudden you were like, and everyone else, they started getting mad, more mad at you, more critical of you, because you were going after making changes, who wasn't saying anything bad about you in the chat. And so a lot of people, me, was like, hey, she didn't do anything. Y'all just leave, you need to run on, stay on topic. And Melanie Jones said, so we're trying to get you to stay on topic. And then you start all of a sudden talking about, oh, I'm just going to leave. And I think I may have maybe put in the chat, like, well, you can go leave there because I don't care. Like, you ain't saying nothing that we ain't heard before. And then, and she tried to keep you there, and then all of a sudden you're like, oh, I'm just gonna go. And that was how she was gone. And see, Melanie Jones Tesla didn't know all the, yeah, she's a wine user. Yeah, she sure is. And she was over there. Then she leaves, and I guess she went live or something late last night, or later that day, or whatever. But we were still, I was hanging out over there. Melanie Jones said so. She was like, I didn't know all the stuff, I guess all the information that went on with making changes and Simply DJ. And all the, so we were like telling her, like, hey, this is what happened when Jag came over to visit TJ, and there was stuff going on in the chat, and TJ was allowing Jag basically to jag out on the chat. And then all the people who were supporting her, like Simply DJ, Mama D, and making changes, were one of like the main mods that was helping her, and she just like let Jag talk to them crazy, so they just like stopped supporting her like that. So that's what we were telling her. And so lo and behold, within 24 hours, all of a sudden TJ is making a video about, and I guess posting stuff. She's saying stuff about Melanie Jones said so, like, oh, she called me Gargamel. Oh, she said Melanie Jones said so, was trying to set her up. And I'm thinking, like, you the only one in the panel, right? Was there someone else on the panel, y'all? And then, like, who set you up? Like, who set you up? She tried to get you to stay. She was asking a question about other stuff. You were just trying to make an issue out of something that wasn't an issue. And so you can run back to your channel and talk about it, because that's what Jag does. Jag does that. She goes on panel, she says something, then she can go back to her change, back to her channel. and then have a problem because then she'll have something to talk about. Because then she has something to talk about, and then people come over there, and then they feel some type of way because they don't like Jag, and then they might give her some money because that's how they feel. So it's just like, okay, all right, whatever. So she starts saying stuff about Melanie Jones saying so, setting her up because you called me Gargamel. She never called you Gargamel on the program. She said she used to. Used to. But she doesn't do that anymore. And then you was just going all off and everything. And then all of a sudden, I think you said some other things. I forget what the other things you said. And then so Melanie Jones said so, started posting some receipts. So go over there, their channel on Community Walk, because she started posting her exchange between her and TJ, because TJ started lying on her. And then she said, oh, TJ told her people like, oh, she didn't even pay me to come over there. Melanie Jones said so didn't offer you no money because she does her channel monetized. Why you ain't putting this on Discord or on your whatever extra tea you got? Why you ain't putting that on your membership? Hey, Shauna L. Yeah, so then yeah, like, cause that's what she's used to. Her and Jack, that's what they do. They go on other people's channels. The content creators give them money. But those content creators, that's what they do for a living. That's what Night and Day did. That's what AT2 did. That's what I guess OKP and Shauna Way did when she was cool with them. And other content creators was like giving them money for bringing whatever over there to her. But like Melanie Jones said so, say like she didn't offer you that, and then she showed the receipts on the video and in her video today, earlier today. And then also she showed she had Simply DJ, who also is known as Don't Fuck With Me. She had her up there too, and she explained everything that was going on with TJ and her and making changes and Mama D. So yeah, she's out of control, and it's like, man, you can't roast nobody. You can't read anybody. You are a covert narc. You make it seem like you're just like, don't want all this attention, but you do want some attention. And you're trying to make yourself look like the victim so that people will pay attention to you. And then, but also what a covert narc does, they do not like to take responsibility. And you keep doing that. I even went over to Kimmy Love. Kimmy Love, and I don't feel like, Kimmy Love, she used to be the high mind in charge over there. Now she's on her own. She actually, even though I disagree with her, and she even owned up to the fuck shit she did with Jay. She's like, yeah, I was in the fuck shit. I liked it. I did it. But you couldn't even admit that, yeah, I did these things with Jag. Yeah, I did this shit to Naisha. Yeah, I did this shit to my kids. You keep making excuses. Oh, Naisha was this. Oh, Naisha was that. Oh, I wasn't trying to fall in love with Jay. It just happened. Why can't you take responsibility? And that's what covert narcs do. They gaslight, deflect, and blame others, and they don't like to apologize or take responsibility. She keeps saying, hey, I'm just human. If she says I'm just human one more motherfucking time, we're all just human. We're not all narcs though. And that's why people keep asking you about it. Because they keep thinking like, hey, are you finally going to actually, are you finally going to actually apologize? I've already apologized to Naisha and all these things myself. I'm trying to figure out, when did I ever hear you actually say, Naisha, I am sorry. Bree, I am sorry. Baby girl, I am sorry. The other two kids in the house, I am sorry. When did I ever hear you say that? Hey, Fane, but you probably don't mean it. That's probably why you haven't said it. Because guess what? That means you also have to take some responsibility. And right now, you don't want to have responsibility. That's why you was out there with Jay. Because you didn't have to have any with her. The whole time. But don't fuck with me. I can't simply DJ. You ain't had no smoke for. Because you know why? Because she going to bring that smoke back to you. That's what I'm saying. Like, what? And then it's like, was it I apologize or was it I'm sorry? Like, and then like today, someone went on Kimmy Love and they were trying to ask her about her actions again, but Kimmy Love was trying to keep TJ there. And actually, she said, and even Kimmy Love said she paid TJ. I guess she cashed up TJ to be on her panel today. So that's what basically TJ. That's what she wanted to do. She got mad because she wasn't getting paid. But Melanie Jones said so. Let you show your cash app. If you hadn't started on making changes and was acting the way you did, someone probably would have started cash apping you. If you had said something else about Jag that we knew that either we knew or you expanded on, you probably would have got some cash apps. But no, you got in your feelings and then try to leave with this dramatic exit that was not dramatic at all and leave. And we had a much better time after you left. A much better time after you was gone. I'm just like, man, yeah, you focused on making changes. And I'm just like, and then after a while, I think making changes, I don't even think I saw you, like, after a while, you wasn't typing as much, you know? But then all of a sudden, when you started typing again, here she come. I'm like, goddamn, you get your ass out the damn chat. You pay attention to the chat more than you change anybody else. That's why, like, for me, when I'm in other people's chat, I'm in the chat because I want to be in the chat. When I'm on a panel, I just got to pay attention that I'm on a panel. And I had to break myself out of that habit too, because I used to say a lot of time I'd be on the panel and I'd be looking in the chat. And I needed to stop that. And you just kept looking at the, like, because you also care about covert narcissists, care about what other people think of them. And you thought you can do a smear campaign against making changes and it wasn't working. You didn't read the room, ma'am. You did not read the room correctly at all. Please like, share, subscribe. I would love to for you to send a super chat, Cash App, or Zelle. But if you can't do any of that, please, please, please share this video. Share this video. You say I left it losing. I mean, there was like over 200 people. At one time, I think, wasn't that like over 200 people in the chat? I mean, somebody would have. Like, somebody, at least one. It wasn't going to be me, but, you know, somebody would have. Wait, okay, somebody explain this to me. Somebody explain this to me. Maybe because I'm a heterosexual woman and I just had heterosexual relations with a man in my life. I don't. What the hell is this plastic bag? Are y'all just joking like a plastic bag, or is that a thing? Was she using the plastic bag as dental dam? Because I've heard of that. And I've also heard of saran wrap. It's a thing? Oh, it's a deal on that. Okay. That's what I was thinking. I kept seeing plastic bag. I was like, what the plastic bag? What's they doing with the plastic? I said, okay. I, I don't want no more. My thing was this. Let me ask a question. Was she always using the plastic bag that way the whole time she was Jag, or just like the last time she was with Jag? Cause like sis, you need to go get checked up for real. Like seriously, like that's just all these goddamn free clinics everywhere. The city, the county, they got non-profit groups. And then, the LGBT community always got them one in their community. You can go over there and get some type of test. Oh, okay. That's okay. I'm like a Walmart, CVS, or Aldi. HEB. Yeah, you put dental dams over the person's private area when you're giving them oral sex. So it's supposed to be a safe way to have oral sex. You also can use, I learned this because guess what? In my high school, me Gen X, they were always worried about, teen pregnancy and HIV/AIDS. They're like, the people came to, I think it was my ROTC class, and they were talking about dental dam. And they're like, well, if you can't get the dental dam, then you can always cut up a condom and unroll it and use that as the dental dam. And then I learned about the saran wrap from the movie Booty Call. Yeah, I learned that from the movie Booty Call. Yeah, she used a Dollar General. They have flavors, right? She had to use, my goodness. I, yeah, I just dollar. Just I don't even want to know no more. I don't. I'm through. I'm through. How old is them? 40, 46? We This is what we have come to. You couldn't go to one of those little the little web. They got the little website. Oh shoot! Dang it! I passed the whatchamacallit. I'm gonna have to see if they'll let me. If they'll buzz me in. I passed. I thought I could make it, but I didn't. Adriana Thornton. We walked into somebody doing some bootleg, um, ratchet ghetto version of safe sex. That's what we found out that these helpers out here doing. You couldn't go to like a bazaar You couldn't go to like uh one of those little couple places. They got even got a website. There was one creator. She had her own little. She was like a little seller and stuff. You couldn't like Amazon delivers everything. Y'all couldn't afford that, and so this is what y'all did. Plastic bags from the Dollar General. 40 and 46. That's what the fuck y'all was doing. This is the bullshit. Y'all too old for that mess. Can you believe it? I'm just just exactly. You Lee Pepper, you could just go there. Like we go. They should have just went and read a. Next time, just go read just a romance novel. Take care. Y'all could just went and watched romance novels, some erotica, or some porn, and just loved yourself. But you got this now. See, no. Mm-mm. We Gen X. We all the millennials. That we got all the sex education that these people up for our asses because they were trying to stop teen pregnancy and they were trying to stop HIV/AIDS. And you mean to tell me this is what y'all decided to come up with? Y'all was you know what? I should have known better because them two helpers weren't them teen moms. So all y'all asses wasn't there when they had the classes because y'all was out there being fast. So the rest of us got the information, but it's just don't make no sense. It don't. Mm-hmm. Just Shauna. Exactly. Something is wrong. Something is really wrong. Like y'all, the rest of us got because of you two, because y'all part of the statistics of teens and stuff. They had to take our time. I mean, we've had. I don't know about y'all. We had elementary. It was they're telling you about stranger danger, drugs, and not letting people touch you. Like tell an adult, they was telling us to tell an adult. And then in middle and high school, it was like, okay, we need y'all to stop having unprotected sex because y'all having these kids and y'all getting these diseases and this stuff is forever. It was like the early days of HIV/AIDS. So, and we was getting that. We were getting in assemblies. We were getting in health class. We were getting it in high school again. JTC, and we were getting in this sex education. I mean, have safe sex. They keep still telling us about abstinence was the best way, but they were still telling us the other ways you can do to be safe. I'm just like, okay, but you was absent that day, or you was probably at the pregnant girl high school. Shout out to the pregnant girls who got their diplomas and still and had their babies that are not Jag and TJ. They probably living right, got through it, and hopefully better people right now. But these two helpers right here, just don't make no damn sense. Don't make no sense. I'm flabbergasted, discombobulated, and overwhelmed. Like how Because I kept hearing the plastic bag, and I kept thinking like, oh, it must be some type of outrageous joke or something that they're doing. And I just like, let me just ask them. And y'all telling me that she said she used the plastic bag from Dollar General, Family Dollar. I think Family Dollar bought Dollar General as Diddle Dale. We just need to. I just feel like maybe we just need to kick you out the Gen X club or something. I don't know. Kick her out. The Melinda, y'all take care of TJ. I don't want to do. I just. Yes. Why us that? And then Kimmy Love and someone else in the grade said, "Why would you?" No, it was simply DJ and Melanie Jones. Like, why would you tell anybody you did that? You should have took that to your grade. You should have never told that to anybody unless it was like somebody like a priest, because they got them confessionals. They can't tell nobody about that. And actually, the ministers are not supposed to talk about that either. I'm just like, I would never tell nobody that. That would be a deathbed confession. That you wouldn't know. You would have to put some stuff in my drink or give me some truth serum never get some stuff out of that by me. Like, no, that is not information that other folks needed to have. Like, you put that out here in the universe, on the internet in the 21st century. Just. Yes, Andrea Thornton. Exactly. It was TJ on Jag. I think you also could have cut up a condom and used on them too. Like, if that ain't right, y'all should have just watched y'all adults. Y'all should just watch some porn or read and just because some people are what do you call it? I read it. It says there are some people they are visual, like they see something sexual and that's how they get off that way. They see it and that's it. They don't need if they don't participate, whatever. I'm just like, y'all just could have did that. You could have went in the shower and just did self love and just let it go. But no, you wouldn't got a plastic bag. Sit up, protect yourself, sir. Protect yourself, sir. Just y'all too old for that. Really? You two is nasty. Y'all, no, not nasty. I just say nasty because you can always say sex, all kind of sex and nasty. But y'all just fucking gross. Like, I need both of y'all to never come back on this internet and tell us nothing y'all did in y'all bedroom ever. Ever, ever. Like, what? Yes, Yes, they got female condoms, and the female condoms are like huge because his vagina it expands, so you need it to do. They could have got one of those. I just Yes, sixth grade was the first segregation club, but Jack did quit school in the eighth grade. No, remember she graduated the eighth grade. She dropped out in the ninth grade, but remember she said that she went to a 7 day Adventist uh middle school, I guess. So did the 7 day? I'm just gonna assume the 7 day Adventist didn't have um sex education classes. You know, religions is like you just need to be abstinent until you get married. Just like, share, subscribe, y'all. Wait, she said, what she said? Ultra. Exactly. Did TJ finish high school? Did she graduate high school? You should. Pixie does, you should. Hey Matt, hey Maxie Red. What did I say yesterday? Oh, about what my stepmom said to me. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, how you, what you doing? Like, what? But you trying to make it seem like she's a nasty one, but you still participated. Like, girl, don't sit down. Exactly. But there are all these free clinics here. Wait, Did Jag ever confirm that she actually told TJ to go get a plastic bag? Or did TJ just say that? Right. And they both saying that they never did drugs together, but I'm just like, if y'all didn't do drugs together, then y'all was just doing this shit sober? Or were y'all doing y'all drugs separately from each other and then coming back and just being all high and shit? No, make no sense. Mm-mm-mm. She just said it was Jaguar's idea, but we don't know if Jag has not confirmed or not. You know, she's probably gonna deny it anyway. Or if she doesn't deny it, she's gonna. Y'all just could have kept that to yourself. Just could have kept that to yourself. Yeah, they both nasty. Hey, nah. No. Okay. Oh, they were asking me was I leaving. Oh. I guess someone's moving out or moving in. I don't. I think they may be moving in. It looks like. But y'all, thank y'all so much for listening to me and explaining some things to me. I'm just. I need to go lay down now. I need boy to come lay with down with me, be my emotional support animal. Yeah, they didn't want to block my car if I was leaving. Wait, are they cleaning out in the park? Okay. Exactly. Like we. So, but thank you, Pixie Dust, Queen Gemini, Shael, Lee Pepper, making changes, Andriana Thornton. Who else is in the chat? Maxie Red, Ingrid Scott, Regina Snow. Shout out to Melanie Jones says so. So please look at her videos in the chat. And go to her community walk because she also dropped it. Thank you, Fame, for being here. Um, um, let me see. Oh, also, I have a playlist on my channel that I made available. It's public. It's the Nature Board trial. So I've been putting videos in there that has his jury selection, opening statement, and his first witnesses. So if you're interested in that, there's a link there. And I think I need to make the Lakewood shooter playlist. It should be public. They dropped a video today that showed the actual shooting. It's like 2 minutes. Well, they showed 2 minutes of it. I think they told me the total time was 8 or 12. Um, but there was I think it was KHOU. It's on my community wall too. So um, there's one case I actually video about. Um, because we need to talk about men being the victims of sexual assault. We also need to talk about our young men, our boys, also being a victim of sexual assault. This football player has filed a lawsuit against his previous high school, and he is joined by several other young men, and they have accused a female assistant coach whose father was like the head coach at their high school that of basically sexually abusing them or sexually molesting them. And they were teenage boys. They were not, they were, yes, they were in high school, but they were not of age. They were not of the age of consent. And so, they, I forget his name is Sharice something. I forget what his last name is. He said he actually told someone, and they told him is, oh, you're gonna ruin her job. Oh, they're not gonna be. Oh, you're a teenager. You knew what you was doing. I was just like, I was just like, when he said it, I was like, you did what you supposed to do. And the dog, and that's what they told you. And then like, they told girls that, like, oh, but they usually like try to shame girls. Like, oh, you're being too fast. No one's gonna believe you. Da, 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 da. But in his case, they were like, hey, no one's gonna believe you because, like, you're, I guess, the stereotype. You're a horny teenage boy. You had it good. You know, just like. And the guy said that he actually it has affected him in his real life. He said it has affected what kind of relationships he has with women. He said he always envisioned to be married and has kids. And he says right he's not in a relationship with anyone. He has a 10-year-old and a 2-year-old. He said he's in therapy. He's in therapy. He said I'm in therapy. And I was just like, wow. So we need to, when men come out here and speak about these type of experiences, we need to be, and there are other women like myself too. We need to be supportive. You know, it's people out here as well. So for the men, it's men too. You know, but when I read about the case, I was like, I was reading and everything. I was like, oh my goodness. And they're like, oh, there was 12 other. I think he said 12 other boys. They were all teenagers, like 15, 16, 17. And then they were talking to each other. They're like, yeah, how boys are. And then I think he said he was for 2 years, I believe. Yeah. So thank you to anyone else who may be in the chat that I may have missed. Please blame it on my head, not my heart. But yeah. Yeah, abuse is abuse. Cause right now, oh, she gonna come back live? Okay, so y'all definitely check out the videos in the chat. You're welcome making changes. Yeah, he's also getting, from some people like, oh, why are you saying this now? Why are you doing it? And the thing is, he's suing her, but he's also suing the school district because he told adults. Because that's what you want to do, right? You tell adults. And this is what they tell her. Is this different from the lady that had an argument with her husband and then hooked up with the boys at the hotel? Yes, this lady, her dad was like the head coach, right? And these boys were on the football team. So she got a job there. She's like in her 20s, I think, at the time. And she was like the assistant coach or the trainer or something. And baby, she just took it as like, yeah, she took advantage of the situation. Let's say the boys were like, yeah, I liked her like that and had sex with her. They're still not of consent. And the fact that someone told an adult and an adult literally discouraged them, like going to the authorities or going higher up. So yeah, if they found out more corroborate, once, because like all the victims and stuff, they're all talking, and whoever's still alive, they finna pay some money to them victims, as they should. Mm-hmm. As they should. Okay, y'all. I will talk to y'all later. See y'all in Mel's chat. Y'all have a good rest of y'all evening, and bye. I just came with TJ Jack. I can't.